Bands changing members sometimes lead to style changes, bringing critical and commercial success. Here are notable bands whose sound transformed after adding/replacing members. Black Flag was a promising punk band in the late 70s. Lead singer Keith Morris quit in 1979 and Henry Rollins became their new frontman, helping the band become the most influential American hardcore punk band. Rollins added elements of jazz and breakbeats to their raw punk songs and introduced spoken word tracks. His influence on the band's music and style made Black Flag stand out in the punk scene. Chicago, the rock band famed for fusing jazz, blues, and R&B, was known for its innovative brass section. After guitarist Terry Kath died in 1978, Chicago transitioned to a soft rock band under the influence of keyboardist/vocalist Bill Champlin and producer David Foster. The new sound made Chicago a lot of money, and their tunes can still be heard in dentist offices across the U.S. Fleetwood Mac started as a blues rock band in the 60s but became a pop rock band with Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks in 1975. Buckingham's songwriting contributed to their success, but so did personal tension within the band in the late 70s and 80s. Genesis evolved from critically acclaimed but commercially unimpressive progressive rock to a pop rock sensation after the departures of vocalist Peter Gabriel and guitarist Steve Hackett. Drummer Phil Collins became the main vocalist, and hits like "Invisible Touch" and "I Can't Dance" propelled them to top 40 radio and MTV success. Follow MSN for exclusive entertainment content. Iron Maiden's early albums with Paul Di'Anno had a punk influence that transformed when Bruce Dickinson joined the band for The Number of the Beast. Dickinson's contribution helped Maiden progress and influenced many metal bands that followed. Journey's formation stemmed from ex-Santana members, featuring jazz fusion and progressive rock. With Steve Perry joining, the band shifted towards arena rock and achieved mainstream success with 1979's Evolution. After keyboardist/guitarist Jonathan Cain came aboard, the band's sound evolved into pop rock. Follow on MSN for more entertainment content. Kiss had a resurgence in the early 80s with the help of new drummer Eric Carr. The group shed their glam rock and disco sound for something that fit in with MTV and hair metal when they released Lick It Up in 1993. The addition of Bruce Kulick on guitar continued their pop metal sound. In the 80s, the death of Joy Division's frontman led to the formation of New Order. With added keyboardist Gillian Gilbert, their fusion of post-punk and synth-pop led to mainstream success as an alternative act. More entertainment news on MSN. No Doubt's success wasn't due to a new member, but rather the addition of responsibility. After singer John Spence's suicide and vocalist Alan Mead left, backup singer Gwen Stefani took the lead. They progressed from ska/punk to pop-punk giants with 1995's Tragic Kingdom. Pantera started as a glam metal band in the Southwest supporting Dokken and Stryper. With the addition of Phil Anselmo, their sound shifted to thrash metal, culminating in their major label debut Cowboys from Hell. This mix of groove, speed, and thrash paved the way for international success. David Gilmour brought stability and exceptional musicianship to Pink Floyd when he joined in the late 1960s. His polished and melodic songwriting transformed the band into a commercial powerhouse, with hits like Echoes, Time, and Comfortably Numb. Gilmour's influence is especially evident in the album Metal, which solidified his contributions to the band's success. Red Hot Chili Peppers' success can be credited to guitarist John Frusciante, who joined the band in 1989 and brought a more melodic focus to their funky rock sound without compromising their rhythm. This addition helped them achieve mainstream success. Keep up with their entertainment updates on MSN. REO Speedwagon's success can be traced back to the addition of two new members. Gary Richrath joined in 1970 and helped take the band from local to national fame with his hit song, Ridin' the Storm Out. Kevin Cronin joined in 1972, left, and returned in 1975, forming a successful songwriting duo with Richrath. They created commercial hits like You Can Tune a Piano, But You Can't Tune a Fish and High Infidelity, turning the band into pop rock giants. However, Cronin's direction towards soft rock led to Rick Rath's departure in the late 1980s. Scorpions, the hard rock band that rose to fame in the 70s with lead guitarist and songwriter Uli Jon Roth, evolved their sound when Matthias Jabs joined in '78, leading them towards the hair metal genre of the '80s with power ballads. Follow MSN for more exclusive entertainment content. Survivor evolved from a rock band to a pop-rock act during the mid-1980s. Their first 3 records had an edge that made them international stars, with Eye of the Tiger's association with Rocky III. Lead singer Dave Bickler left due to health issues and Jimmy Jamison brought more pop hits. Their album Vital Signs went platinum, thanks to ballad The Search Is Over, and MTV hits High on You and I Can't Hold Back. Van Halen was a popular band with David Lee Roth but achieved mainstream success with Sammy Hagar. They had 4 straight US #1 records with Hagar, who brought a more made-for-MTV vibe with synthesizer use. The Dave vs. Sammy argument still remains. Follow MSN for more entertainment content. Whitesnake has been through a lot of members in its history, but frontman David Coverdale has remained constant. Their early years had a bluesy, hard rock sound, but their 1987 self-titled album brought in guitar veteran John Sykes and a more glam metal image. Working with John Kalodner helped them become a mainstream commodity.